Alright, I'm making a carpet meal, treadmill for my dog, Pit. And I never made one before. I looked around on YouTube a little bit. And I mean, there's really nothing on there. So I figured I'd just build my own. And I'll make a video of it. Maybe help somebody else out who's trying to figure out how to build one or want to build one for their dog. This kind of an overview of the floor, how it's going to be. I'm going to have these rollers on the end. This is just for support. And then I got, it's a piece of paneling, but it's slick on top, kind of like a dry erase board. And that's what's going to be on top of here. And I got these, I made it 5 feet by 2.5 feet. I figured that'd be plenty wide enough, long enough. And this right here is just, it's 4-inch PVC pipe. And I got a landscape timber inside of it to drill to and hold to it. And I got this is a piece of 3/8 like conduit nipple. This is what I'm going to use for my bearings inside of the plywood. And I got these lag bolts to go in the PVC pipe and in through here to spin on. And this legs, it's going to be bottom end, top end, the incline on it. Like I cut this like 6 inches and 18 inches. And I cut these 3 feet. I'm going to use this to make my stand with for his collar to hold him on. Like I said, I already cut all this, but I got to drill my holes for the bearings to spin on, and then these PVC pipe. But I already marked. I'd already marked all this, but I mean it's common sense. It's 4.5 inches wide, so it'd be 2 1/4. Mark that way and this way, find the center of it. You do that on both ends, on both these pieces, and then right here, I wanted it to have some overhang right here, so to guide the carpet as it's going in and out. And I think so like 2.5 inches, and then I measured back 2 1/4 off that line because that's how thick this was. That was my center mark, which is right here. And then I measured the width of this. It's 1 5/8 this way, and then 4 11/16 off the end right here. That's where I'm gonna have my centers. And I marked all these pieces already. And I marked my landscape timbers, so I gotta drill my holes in them. And I got a 5/8 bit for this. It's 3/8, but I'm gonna wire it out a little bit. But I want it to fit tight, so it don't move. And I got this 5/16 bit to drill in landscape timbers, which is smaller because I feel like sitting there and fucking with this all day, trying to get it in the landscape timber. And that's what I'm gonna screw in there. I'm gonna drill it out first, like a pilot hole, where I can screw it in easier. When I'm gonna do that, I'll come back. Alright, well, I drilled my holes right here on the sides, and drill little pilot holes in these landscape timbers, and then I cut the nipples to put inside the 2x4s and put them in. I tried to waller them out a little bit so they'd go tight. Think that'll work. Do this one same way. got these washers because it fit a little bit, it's a little bit loose. And then I didn't want it to move around too much, and actually the head of the bolt, see, kind of moves around. I didn't want to get hung up, so I got some flat washers for that. Actually, I think, yeah, I'll make it outside since it's kind of sticking out. I think it'll work better. And I'm going to screw these into here. Hey. Here, I'll back up, see if you can. Going in pretty easy. Although you gotta make sure that this right here on the bolt isn't threaded, because if it is, it's not gonna spin in this 2x4 or in this little nipple here in the metal piece. Well, I guess it still would if it's small enough, but I wanted it smooth so there wouldn't be no friction in it. You don't want it too tight, so you want it to be able to spin more freely. Damn piece of wood. Let's back it up a little bit. See, you want a gap here, a little bit of a gap. So this will roll. If it's not gonna roll as easy on there as good. It's gonna be dragging on that 2x4. Hole is a little bit crooked, but it'll be alright. Do the other one. It should have the same amount sticking out on both sides here if you got a center. I'm gonna do these other ones and then come back and I'm gonna sit here and watch them turn screws all day. Alright, I was putting these on, and this is what I was talking about, like adjusting it. You don't want it to be snug on here. You want to get it tight and then back it off a little bit and then check it, see how it's rolling. Like this one, it's pretty good. I might back it off just a little bit. Give it a little bit more slack because you don't want it to be all wobbly. Yeah, it's rolling better now. It's hitting right there. Just get tight. Loosen this side a little bit. Loosen both sides, you know. Don't just loosen one side. Because then you're going to have more bolts sticking out than another. If I cut that straight, you won't have that problem. You can see. Alright, I didn't finish doing this one, so I'm gonna do this one too. The pilot holes, I mean, they should go in pretty easy. And these bolts that I got, I think they're like 3/8 by like 6 inches long. And then the gap on them right there was the width of a 2x4. Alright, you can see I tightened it all the way down. I figure I ain't moving that. I think that's what it is. Either way, I think it's gonna work. Alright, On these landscape timbers, it probably would have helped if I would have did it before I put the lag bolts in, but you got to put some screws in it so to keep the landscape timber from slipping inside the PVC pipe. I mean, the screws I'm using on everything, 3.5-inch wood screws. So I'm gonna do that. It'll be easier. You gotta find the top of it. That's why I said it would have been easier. File that down or something, sitting a little bit there, and I ain't taking them out no more. Alright, so here's the top of the landscape timber. That's how it's supposed to go in. I don't know why this one. I don't know what happened there. Well, I'm gonna put 2 more on the other side. Probably be easier with a cordless drill too. But that's what I got, that's what I'm using. Alright, and then do the same thing on the other side. This side's rolling good. That one, I might have to cut a little bit off that PVC pipe, probably. It's hanging in one spot. Deuce, go on. Screw broke off. Alright. Where the screw go?